Well, hey guys, it's Dropship Dad here coming at you. Today we're going to be talking about how to connect your Facebook Shops account or your Facebook page to a Shopify account. If you're interested in doing dropshipping like I am, I'm a dad of 3. And this past year, I've done over $250,000 in sales doing dropship on Facebook Marketplace and Etsy as well. And that's what we're going to go over tonight: is how to connect a Shopify account with your Facebook and Facebook Marketplace and put those together so we can do a Facebook shop. Okay. So tonight we're going to be looking at my computer step by step. If you guys have any questions about some of the things, maybe I missed something that you didn't quite understand or had some other questions, please put some comments down below. Make sure to subscribe to the channel so that I can keep offering you some great content on how I was able to make money on drop shipping on Facebook Marketplace. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at my computer and let's get started with a step-by-step on how to do all this. Thanks.
To open up a Shopify store and connect your Shopify store to Facebook Marketplace shops, and how to set up a business page, because you'll need all that information in order to sell with Facebook shops, which is actually kind of what's been really trending right now, selling with dropshipping, print on demand, things like that. So hopefully we can just show you a step-by-step tutorial on how to do that with Shopify. So I just went ahead and went to Shopify.com, and I'm just going to set up a dummy account for this. But you can go ahead and sign up for a free 14-day trial. You don't have to put your credit card number in when you go to Shopify. Once you get set up, you just enter your email address, username, password, and then this stuff on the page here, they just want to have that for themselves from Shopify. So we'll go ahead and skip that for now. Okay, so here's our store. And we're going to go ahead and, for the sake of this tutorial, we're going to go ahead and sign up for the Facebook app. So you're going to click on apps and go to customize your store. Now when you go in there, you just type in Facebook, and we're looking for the Facebook app, which is the Facebook channel right here. So we're going to go ahead and click on that and add that app. It's a free app to install, so you don't have to worry about paying for anything, especially on the 14-day trial. So everything so far is free, and it's going to run you through some really basic tutorials. It's going to just want to connect to your Facebook. So we're going to go down here and add the sales channel. Now, when you sell on a Facebook Marketplace with the shops, you're really setting yourself up as a legitimate business. You can sell on Facebook Marketplace as just your name. So my name's Chris. So I can go on there as Chris and just sell as if I was selling like on a Craigslist type setup. But when you set up a shop, your Facebook wants to see that you're more like a legit business, and that's why you use Shopify, because they want to know that you have a website. So if you look here, it's going to ask you for different features to get started with, and the first one there is sell your products on Facebook. So we're just going to click Startup Setup. It's just a really simple tutorial. It wants to connect to your Facebook account, so we're going to connect account. And so obviously you have to have a Facebook account. Make sure you have that set up. And then it's going to want to set up to a business manager. Now, if you don't have business manager, I already have business manager, but if you didn't have business manager, I imagine there's a tutorial or a link that would set you up with that opportunity. So it's just a way to set up as a business, and you'll understand a little bit later how that all works, but you need to make sure you set that all up. So once we've done that, it's going to it wants to also have you connect to a Facebook page. So you also need to create a Facebook page. What's nice in here is I already have some Facebook pages already set up. But if you didn't have a Facebook page, you can actually just create it all right here from Shopify. So you can do all of these steps in Facebook, but I like how everything is just centralized here in Shopify, and so you don't get lost between all the different screens. It's just in one tutorial showing you exactly what you need to do to sign up. So we're going to create a new Facebook page. We're going to go to Facebook, and you can decide if you want to just sell a little bit of everything, or if you want to be niche. For the sake of the tutorial, we're just going to be doing something super random. So I might do something kind of like outlet sales online, something like that. I don't know. And then you want to choose a category. It's going to name, there's a drop down here, category retail, let's say, or gift shop. And you can say something like online store selling the best gifts at outlet prices. Just something that looks legit, that really can just be real simple. And then we're going to create the page. Now, you really want to make sure you set up your Facebook page so it looks like a legit business. Again, this stuff is pretty simple here. We're not asking ourselves to do too much stuff, but it is going to ask like for a profile photo, for a cover photo, And there's some really cool things you can do. You can go to places like pixels.com, and this is a free, copyright-free photos. So you can just type in anything you really wanted and grab a photo. If I wanted to type in like a gift, maybe, and like if I wanted to use one of these as my Facebook page profile, then I can easily just scroll through here and like, I don't know, there's a present here. I'll just download that. And we can literally just take that picture and make it our profile picture. Drag and drop it. And again, this is free photography. You don't have to go out and spend money on photography. But see, that looks nice. And I didn't have to spend any money on it. And you can also do that for your background. This stuff looks more like Christmas type stuff, but we could, I don't know, just find something that, this looks cool. This looks like a gift. So we'll download that one. And you'll see it shows up in your bar down here. I am using a Mac. And we'll drag and drop that over here and set that up. And you can drag that. So it looks pretty legit. I don't know. Outlet sales online. Looks pretty good to me. So once we get that all set up, we'll set up a page. And it's going to want to know some information here. Probably put in a phone number. It wants to know that you're an actual business. It's going to want to, it'll set you through some tutorials to set up your page for success. For example, maybe an email address if you don't have a location. All these really simple things that you need to go through. Finish setting up your page so people on Facebook know that you're a credible business. Okay, so we have to go through all this stuff. Already set up a picture. Let's go through all these check marks, actually. So one step left here. It wants me to add a profile picture. Okay, here's my profile picture. Website. Oh, you want to add your website? Yeah. Right now, because I'm going using the Shopify free trial, I didn't buy a domain name. You can use, so like for this one, it's just hammondistro.myshopify.com. I'll see if that works. But if I wanted to, I could like search for a domain name and buy it. And honestly, like you can buy domains for like $12 or $15 for the entire year. So again, don't go out and spend tons of money trying to set up all that kind of stuff. Now, here, I'm just going to say I don't have a location because I'm an online store. I don't have like a brick and mortar. I don't think that'll matter. Add hours. There's no hours available because we're an online store and we're always open. And you can add a phone number. For the sake of this, I'm not going to do that, obviously, just for privacy reasons. No, we'll just say it doesn't apply to my page. And we're not going to connect to WhatsApp. In action, maybe we'll add like the buy now button. I think there's like a buy now or like that. Watch video, shop on the website. Yeah, there you go. And myshopify.com. So there you go. Introduce your page. Invite 10 friends. We're going to skip that and mark that as complete. Welcome to your page. Introduce your page. We're going to skip that and mark that as completed. So we did that in like, what, 2 or 3 minutes? Okay. So let's just see here. It should recognize. Let me see if I refresh this, if it'll find my page that I just created. Oh, there it is. Outlet sales online. Okay, we're going to connect to that one. Okay. Choose preference. So we're going to go through your data sharing. We'll learn through all these different things. Customer activities there using the Facebook Pixel. If you don't have a Pixel, it's going to ask you to set that up as well. And so you might want to create a new one, or you can connect a current one. So we'll just connect to the current one. Facebook commerce account. Okay, Facebook commerce account to start selling on Facebook, Instagram, or both. Once you have an account, to be able to customize your shopping collections. So Facebook Commerce Manager. If you don't have this, this is like Ads Manager on all that kind of stuff. So it should be pretty self-explanatory to set that up. Let's see if... No, I already have a Facebook Commerce account, so I don't know why it doesn't recognize it, but we're going to figure that out here in a sec. Oh, okay. It connected. It found me. And then accept terms. If you want to read all those, great. I never really have. I don't know if anyone really does, but it's there for you. Okay, so look at all these green check marks. Okay, finish setup. That's a good thing. We like all that. Okay. New products. Now, we don't have any products yet. And that's where it comes in. You can download different apps. You can start doing dropshipping, print on demand, things like that. But we need to start adding products. The cool thing is about Shopify and Facebook is they work together really well. So once we set up the Shopify account and start uploading products, we can just tell it to connect with Facebook and your products will automatically show up, which then will automatically show up on the marketplace, which is really cool because there's over 800 million users on Facebook Marketplace every day, which is a lot of people. So we're going to do that. We have to activate. So there's some other steps that you're going to need to do. You're going to need to, my Facebook, it says I'm ready to go. check your product settings to make sure all products are synced, things like that. Activate Shopify payments. I just want to make sure. There's some other things you're going to have to go through on the Shopify end to get your website up and running. Now, if you already have a Shopify account already set up, then you're already that much further ahead. You're really just connecting your Facebook and account and really just getting the shops portion set up. So you might have a little bit of a faster setup time if you haven't done that already. So I'm not going to walk through all that. We can go over tutorials later on that and go step by step on that later. What I'm going to do though is I'm just going to go to Commerce Manager, and we should be able to check once we've gone into our business account, and we can go in. And should be able to show up our. See, here's my Shopify Commerce account. Okay, so we need to add items to that. Your Commerce account has been approved. We have reviewed and approved your Commerce account. You can now publish edits to Shopify. Okay. Sometimes we have seen shops taking more time to get set up, and there is not a rhyme or reason to that, other than I already have a Facebook shop set up, and so and I'm using my Commerce Manager already. So there might be something there in terms of like my legitimacy or their willingness to open up more shops for me. But everything you want to do as far as like adding items and getting your Facebook shop up and running is done through Shopify, because it just syncs with your Facebook Commerce Manager. Okay, so all of that stuff. For example, if I click add items, see, we're gonna add items from our website automatically. And set all that up. So, anyway, there's some more things here that we'll probably go over. I don't want to necessarily drag it out for you, but this is some of the basic stuff to get set up that we've kind of just went over. It was a really quick tutorial. If you have any questions, feel free to put them in the comment section on the YouTube channel, or contact those that you're working with when it comes to set up your Facebook shop, and we can make sure to walk through some more stuff with you as well. So that should be it for today. Hopefully that answers enough questions. But Shopify is a great way to connect with Facebook and to be able to go out there and start selling directly with Marketplace. And there's so many. We just scratched the surface, and there's so many more cool things. And there's other videos that we can share later on about how to do that. So hopefully that was a helpful tutorial for you guys. Okay, so when in order for you to sell on Facebook Marketplace with shops, there's some things that you have to do. So once you have connected your Facebook and Shopify account, there's some things you have to agree to. You have to be able to ship within 30 days, fulfill orders within 30 days of the handling time, ship things within 7 days, ensure a refund between 0 and 150 days, and agree to their selling fees, which is a 5% fee or 40 cents, whichever is greater. And then you need to connect a PayPal account. So you have to make sure you agree to those terms and connect. So we're just going to go back to Shopify here. So I quickly did that. If you don't have a PayPal account, you're going to have to sign up for a PayPal account. So make sure you get PayPal set up. So there are a few steps to get through, but everything is a step-by-step process on here. So it's not really that difficult. I live in the state of Utah, so I'm going to have to make sure that we have it. So you need to add a state tax registration number for each state your business has a tax presence in. Facebook uses this information to determine sales tax. Okay, so we need to add a state tax registration number. You will need to sign up for an LLC, if I understand that correctly. Or, in order for you to, in order to go forward, you gotta have that on there. So you gotta have that in there, which I will add in a minute. Start setting up your Facebook shop on Shopify, which I really like because it gives you the drop down everything you do. So you set up your Facebook account, set up for this business manager, you verify your domain, which if you already have one, a website, great. If you don't, you can sign up for the Shopify 14-day free trial, and your domain is this section right here until you actually buy a domain for like $15 a year, which you can also do through Shopify, which we will also have videos on later. You also need to set up your Facebook page, which is done in here. Then you need to select your data sharing, which is, you'll see that when you click on it. Then you need to set up your Facebook Commerce account. So you have to have Facebook Commerce account. If you don't know what that is, you can learn about it here on Shopify. Again, it's super user-friendly. And you also have to have a tax ID number in order to set up a Facebook shop. The reason is because Facebook wants legit businesses selling as shops. So you look like a legit business and people gain trust from you selling as a shop. So you have to have a tax ID number from the state in which you live. If you don't want to do that, you can still sell on Marketplace, but you cannot have a shop. That makes sense. So before I even had a tax ID number, I just sold as myself, and that's how I made a lot of money to begin with. Now I'm doing shops, so there is an extra hurdle I have to go through because I don't want to call myself a bottom feeder, but as drop shippers, we want the easiest form of entry into selling. But having that tax ID number kind of weeds out people. So if you are willing to take that upon you and go through those steps, which is not hard, and I don't even know how much it costs, but I think it's really cheap. Definitely worth it, because what we're seeing is that shops are getting a tremendous amount of sales. So it is really worth, in my opinion, to check out getting your tax ID number set up. Anyways, that's a long ways of saying do it so that you can fill out your commerce account and make sure that the taxes are all lined up. And then you have to agree to the terms and conditions and then click finish setup. Sorry about that, but it's worth it. So believe me, I had to do it. So this is the third shop I've set up. And so now we're set up. You're ready to use Facebook Shops. Check your product status to make sure all products are synced, and then go to Facebook to create collections and customize your shop. Okay. So everything I do is through Shopify. You will notice when you start getting into this, if you have connected Shopify to Facebook, it is repeatedly going to tell you to refer back to Shopify to make any edits to products, because Shopify now becomes like your core central location, like your warehouse essentially. And the Facebook shop is just like the storefront. So anyways, if you're doing print on demand, doing drop shipping, whatever you're doing, you're going to be uploading your products directly to Shopify, because now that we've connected the app, a Facebook app, it will automatically push those products over to Facebook. So I just want to make that very clear. This is like a part 3 of the videos. There's a couple loops, a couple snags that we ran into, but I wanted to make sure everyone was understanding on that.
All right, so now that we've been able to take a look at the step-by-step tutorial on how to connect your Shopify account with your Facebook Marketplace and put those together so you have a Facebook shop. Hopefully I was able to answer most of it, or if not all questions. If not, again, put your comments down below. And then make sure to check out the other videos that we have on the channel, because again, we're going to go over step-by-step how I, as a father of 3, was able to do over $250,000 this year alone doing this exact tutorial that I just showed you, as long as all the other tips and tricks that I'm going to show you in these other videos. So love for you guys to check out those. Have a great day. Put some comments below if you have any questions. Talk to you soon.